Good morning, Robert Scribbler here with a special clean energy session of the OBX Wave Report. I'm here at Royal Farms, right next to 270 in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and Watkins Mill here. And wow, there is a Tesla charging station right next to where I used to live, which is just crazy. So I just want to talk about how nuts the electrification revolution has been and how easy it has been for me driving an electric vehicle, mainly because of the rapid expansion of the electric charging stations, particularly provided by Tesla, but now also being provided by just all sorts of agencies, including ChargePoint, EVgo, and others across the United States. And I got a Tesla. I lived in a condo. I didn't have a home charging outlet. There were a bunch of people that said, oh, you're never going to make it. Oh, it's going to be too hard, all this nonsense. And my driving experience with a Tesla, even before they had all this charging infrastructure, was easy. I mean, it was no big deal. There was a supercharger down like 3 miles away. I could easily get to it up here in Gaithersburg. And now my wife and I, we've moved down to Manio, and we do have a home charging station. It's a very basic, 110 outlet. I don't even have the 220. And there's a supercharger at a local Harris Teeter, which I can just get to whenever I need a fast charge. But I hardly ever need one because the home charging is more than enough. Right now, this year, about 7 to 8% of the vehicles sold in the United States will be electric. And I remember getting in arguments with people or discussions with people about electrification years ago and how some folks, naysayers, would say, oh, it'd never be more than 2%. And now basically the naysayers are talking about, well, how, hydrogen's gonna be better than electrics. Well, I mean, hydrogen's not really selling at all, but the electrics are selling very rapidly, and the cost of the electrics are going down and the availability of the electrics are going up. Mainly the kinds of intransigence I see with regards to electric is just more, I don't know, just people used to doing things a certain way and kind of feeling like doing something a little different might be kind of hard. But my experience is that it's just not hard at all. It's actually so much better. I've had no oil changes. Like, my daily schedule has not been disrupted by the vehicle, except for in one sense, but when I was a bonehead and let it be in a low state of charge during a cold night. So we got like lots of electrification going on in the Gaithersburg area, and this Tesla charging station is a new one over at the Royal Farms. So if you're thinking about going electric, got a couple of EV drivers here coming in. I recommend you guys go ahead. All right, thanks for joining me.